Hello friends, welcome to my channel Competition Point. So let's start our today's topic. Our today's topic is tomato flu or tomato fever. In this video we will discuss about the advisory issued by the government of India. So let's start our today's topic. The Lancet journal raised a concern over the rises in the cases of new virus known as tomato flu among children in southern India. The Union Health Minister on Tuesday issued an advisory asking state to take measures to prevent its spread. Also, in a set of guidelines, the center referred to the disease as a probable variant of the hand, foot, and mouth disease, or HFMD so called, which commonly occurs in the children under 10 years of age and can also infect adults. Also, the Lancet paper India recorded around 100 cases of tomato flu in children below 9 years of the age in less than 3 months. The transmission of the highly contagious yet non-life-threatening virus could lead to serious consequences by spreading to adults as well, it adds. So this virus can be infect adults, and around 9 years old children are affected by this virus. There are some fact about Ministry of Family and Health Welfare. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is an Indian government ministry charged with health policy in India. It is also responsible for all government programs related to the family planning in India. Also, there are some initiatives like Mission Indradhanush, Arogya Vahini, PM Digital Health Mission, and Integration Disease Surveillance Program. ठीक है. Next, what does the Lancet report say? According to the report, in article Tomato flu outbreak in India published the Lancet Respiratory Medicine Journal on August 17, the author defined the infection as a new virus that was emerged in Kerala in children younger than 5 years. Their report, however, contradicts itself by claiming that infection to be an endemic state, but endemic is a term used to refer to disease which has spread in a limited area but has been around for this virus spread out near states like Tamil Nadu and all. The report further claimed that tomato flu was first identified in the Kollam district of Kerala on May 6 this year. However, a study published by the US National Library of Medicine in its Immunity, Inflammation and Disease Journal in July says that cases of tomato fever have been reported in the past in 2007 as well. Here I provide you some basic static point of Kerala. If you want to note down it, please pause the video and note the important points about Kerala. Next, we have the author do not mention a specific origin, type or cause of the infection. They suggested that it may be an after effect of chikungunya or dengue fever in children rather than a viral infection, or the virus could so be a new variant of HFMD, that is hand, foot and mouth. Also, the common viral infection affecting young children that appears with fever, rashes or blister on the skin and mouth sores as well. Basically, these are the symptoms of tomato flu or tomato fever according to report. Next we have, what are the experts saying? According to experts, the report claims that the tomato flu is named because of the eruption of red and painful blister throughout the body that gradually enlarge to the size of tomato. Medical experts have taken strong exception to this, saying that the usage of such term is unscientific and misleading. They also clarify that the infection is not related to the consumption of tomato. Also, tomato fever is a misleading colloquial name for hand, foot and mouth disease. This is a wild viral illness commonly affecting young children, typically below age 10. It is usually caused by a Coxsackie virus. It produces red spot on the skin and hence someone called it tomato fever and the name became popular. But using such term is misleading because many people mistakenly believe it comes from tomatoes. Indian Medical Association member Dr. Rajiv Jaidan was quoted as saying by news agency ANI. So we can say that tomato is not a source of spreading this virus. Also, tomato flu is caused by Coxsackie virus A16. It belongs to the enterovirus family. HFMD is a frequent febrile rash illness of childhood caused by the enterovirus EV, that is Coxsackie A16, EV A71, Coxsackie A6, Coxsackie B and ecovirus. Another doctor said that such reports cause panic. The community is just recovering from COVID and therefore is very sensitive and receptive to new endemic. Also, some important point of advisory state that in its communication on Tuesday, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare stated that illness is clinical variant of the HFMD. The ministry, however, also used the term tomato flu in the advisory, Ministry clarified that the virus causing tomato flu is not related to SARS-CoV-2, monkeypox, dengue, or chikungunya. Despite symptoms similar to those of viral infection, it seems to be disease in clinical variant of the so-called hand, foot, and mouth disease that is common in school-going children. Infants and young children are also prone to this infection through the uses of nappies, touching unclean surfaces, as well as putting things directly into the mouth, the center said. It is self-limiting illness and no specific medication exists for its treatment yet, it was said in this report. Also, we have on symptoms, the center said a child infected with tomato flu have fever, rashes, and pain in joints. The illness usually begins with a mild fever, poor appetite, and malaise, and occasionally a sore throat. Small red blisters appear on 1 or 2 days after the fever, and these sores are usually located on the tongue, gums, inside the cheeks, palms, and soles. In some cases, fatigue, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration, swelling of joints, body ache, and common influenza like symptoms have been noted. So these are the symptoms of the virus that is known as the tomato flu or the tomato virus. Also, we have it advised isolation for 5 to 7 days from the onset of any symptom to prevent the spread of infection. Other guidelines mentioned in the report include supportive therapy of paracetamol for fever and body ache, as well as symptomatic treatment and nutrition-rich balanced diet to boost the immunity. Rest plenty of fluids and a hot water sponge to provide relief from irritation and rashes. So these are some basic points of the advisory. So this was the analysis of tomato flu or tomato fever and advisory from my side. If you like this video, please don't forget like, share and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day. Thank you.